Hi Food Explorers, my name is Dani and I'm a Registered Dietitian Nutritionist with an undergraduate degree in Food Science and Human Nutrition and a Master's in Health Communication. If you've ever seen one of my videos before, you know that I don't typically use notes or read from anything. But today, because I don't want to miss anything, I have my laptop in front of me, so I'm going to be glancing down a little bit to make sure that I say everything that you want to know about this really important topic. So today, I'm going to talk a little bit about keeping produce safe with COVID-19. And I'm going to break it down into 3 videos. The first video is going to be this video. It's a background about viruses. The second video is going to be bottom line tips for keeping your food safe. And the third video is going to be your question and answer session. So all the questions that I've received, I'm going to answer in that video. So this video is a background about viruses. I'm here to help, so if you have any more questions, please just ask me, and also share this video with somebody who you think would find it helpful as well. So I think it's important to first learn more about background information about viruses to understand the tips that I'm going to give you, and it will also help you apply it to other things. So what you should know first is that viruses are not living organisms. They survive and grow through people. They perpetuate through people. Viruses can enter the body through your eyes, your nose, and your mouth. And they are actually a protein that are covered by a thin fat layer that protect it. So when we destroy viruses, we're not actually killing viruses, we're actually breaking down the virus. So we're destroying them, we're not killing them, because remember, they're not living. So it depends on the surface, the temperature, and the humidity on how quickly that virus can break down or be destroyed. And the way that it's done that is, one way that it's done is by removing its protective fat layer. So another thing you should know is that viruses are not affected by the cold. So if you freeze food with virus material on that food, then when you defrost it, that virus material will still be on there. And again, if you touch your eyes, your nose, or your mouth, you could become infected with that virus. Another thing you should know is that viruses do break down in hot, dry, or bright environments. So if you want to kill a virus, that's the way to do it. So how do you remove that protective fat layer of the virus? Several ways. As you know, we have been pushing, and other healthcare professionals have been pushing, washing your hands for 20 seconds. And the reason for that is because that will break down that fat layer of the virus. So washing hands vigorously with soap for about 20 seconds. You want to use heat, and I will get to the specifics, but that's about 75 degrees Fahrenheit and 22 degrees Celsius. Now, let me double check my notes so that I am making sure that I am accurate, because 77 degrees Fahrenheit and 25 degrees Celsius is the temperature, the perfect temperature for getting that virus particle fat layer removed. So washing your hands vigorously with soap for 20 seconds cuts down the fat and breaks down the protective layer, breaking down the virus. Also, heat melts fat, right? So that is why using hot water to wash your hands works so well. And also the friction. So if you are trying to kill the virus on food, heating it, preparing it will actually help destroy that virus as well. Alcohol above 65% dissolves fat. We know that, right? Because hand sanitizer has been flying off the shelves. Also a mixture of bleach, 1 to 5 of water. So 1 cup bleach for 5 cups water will help destroy the virus protein. And the traditional hydrogen peroxide that you would find at the store, it's 3% hydrogen peroxide, can destroy the virus protein. But what is important to know, and I'm going to leave you with in this video, is that we shouldn't use chemicals on our food. So make sure you watch the next video for your bottom line tips on how to keep that food safe. So thank you so much for listening, and I hope you found it helpful. I love educating about food, and I have a bunch of free resources on my website, experiencedeliciousnow.com. And if you go to the freebies page, that's where you'll find that free resource library. So until next time, thank you for joining me in search of delicious.